Welcome to BTEC Applied Science. Most people don't actually know what the big course involves, so I'll start by explaining what you'll be doing if you take the course. So it's 50% coursework, 50% exam. It's a mixture of biology, chemistry and physics. It takes little bits of A-level biology, a little bit of A-level chemistry and a little bit of A-level physics. It's a lot of practical work that's written up in form of coursework, and it can either be the equivalent of one A-level, two A-levels or all three A-levels. It can get you into a lot of courses at university, so you can see some of them on the screens. So for example, biomedical science or veterinary medicine. People from Tretheris have taken the course off to do midwifery in Coventry or radiotherapy at Plymouth, pharmacy at Bath, sports science in the USA, criminology or Bath, dental therapy in Cardiff. So there's loads of different courses and loads of different options for after A-levels. So the course itself is split up into options that you have to do, no matter where you go, and optional units. So you can see on the screen there's 7 mandatory units that you have to do. 4 of them are exams and 3 of them are coursework, and 6 optional units. So the optional units that we've chosen are physiology of human body systems, diseases and infections, medical physics, bioinvestigation, forensic investigation, and biomedical science. So the optional units have to include some biology, some chemistry, and some physics. So if you choose to do the extended certificate, which is the equivalent of one A-level, you'll do 4 units over the course of the 2 years. In your Year 12 unit, you will do Unit 1, which is an exam, and it takes parts of biology, chemistry, and A-level physics. And you will have 1 lesson a week for each of these subjects, and you'll be examined at the end of Year 12. You will also have a coursework unit, which is practical scientific procedures and techniques, in which you will do practicals in biology, chemistry, and physics. And you do a practical, you write it up, you do a practical, you write it up. They are loosely based around biology, chemistry, and physics. That will be the first year if you do the single certificate. If you go into Year 13 and you're still doing the single, you will do a Unit 3 practical exam. The practical exam is 3 hours where you collect your results and you take your results into an exam and answer questions about the practical you've just completed. The final piece you will do is a piece of coursework on the human body, and it's 3 different assignments on 3 different human systems and the diseases that affect them. Now, if you choose to do the double, which is called the diploma, you will do all of the single in the first year, and you will go on into Year 13 and pick up 4 extra units, and these will all be taken in Year 13. So again, you've got a Unit 5 exam, which is a little bit of biology, chemistry and physics A-levels, and will be taken at the end of the year. There's also a coursework unit, which has got bits of chemistry, and it's practical, and you write out after you've done the practical. A Unit 6, which you choose the practical that you want to investigate, so you can choose whether it's biology, chemistry or physics, and what topics on. You perform the practical, you research the best method to do it, you conclude and you evaluate it. And the final unit is Unit 12, which is on human health and diseases. So it's research into different diseases, how they're caused, how they're spread, and case studies on how you might treat each different type of disease. Finally, if you choose to do the triple, which is 3 option lines, you will do all of the double and all of the single units, plus these extra 5 pieces of units. So Unit 7 is an exam, which is all about scientific articles. You have to read the articles and answer pre-seen questions on each of the articles. You have 6 hours in which to read and take notes, and then you take the notes into the exam and answer the questions. You also then move on to forensic investigation. So we will set up a crime scene, you will go into the crime scene, take photographs, collect the evidence, and then spend the next few lessons analysing the evidence and trying to work out who did it. That will be Year 12. Into Year 13, there's 3 extra pieces of coursework. There's medical physics, in which you look at how diagnostic machines work, CTs, X-rays, scanners, and how they can be used to diagnose different diseases. There's also fire investigation, where you will look at how a fire behaves. You will look at a crime scene in which a fire has been started and how you might investigate that. And then what roles are involved at a crime scene. The final piece of coursework is biomedical science. So you will look at blood, urine and tissue samples, what a normal sample looks like. We will then give you samples of blood and urine, not real, to test, and you need to work out what is wrong with the samples and what this could mean, which diseases are likely and how you would treat them. So this course is suitable for anybody that gets a 4-4 in their science and don't particularly like exams and prefer a bit more coursework in there. It's also quite good if you're not sure which science to take, because you could take the single and it covers all 3 science options. If you've got any further questions, you can just contact me, which is Mrs. Headland, or any other science teacher, and they should be able to help you out with your choices.